Many foods sold as healthy are quietly harming your body, especially your heart and blood pressure. Sodium, sugar, and additives hide behind misleading labels like low-fat, natural, or lightly sweetened. After 50, your cardiovascular system becomes more sensitive to sodium and insulin spikes daily. Even if you avoid fast food, these sneaky health items might be raising your blood pressure silently. They're often found in health aisles, promoted by trends, and recommended by bad diet advice online. If you care about your long-term health, you must look past the label and investigate what is inside. We're going to expose 10 fake health foods that can increase your blood pressure without warning. These items are not just unhealthy, they are actively sabotaging your goals under the guise of wellness. Some might already be in your pantry or fridge, disguised as safe or doctor-approved snacks. Read every point carefully, because each one contains a trap that older adults must be aware of now. Let us break the illusion and help you make smarter choices for a stronger, safer heart every day. By the end of this list, you will know exactly what to avoid and what to replace it with confidently. Your body will thank you, especially your arteries, your energy, and your future peace of mind. 1. Flavored instant oatmeal. Instant oatmeal is marketed as a heart-healthy breakfast, but the flavored ones are far from healthy. They contain added sugars, sodium, and artificial flavorings that harm your blood vessels over time. Some packs have over 12 grams of sugar and 300 milligrams of sodium per single serving packet. Quick-cooking oats are stripped of fiber, making blood sugar rise quickly and drop hard after eating. They are often loaded with fruit-flavored syrups instead of actual fruit pieces or whole nutrition. Artificial sweeteners or caramel color can also sneak in, adding toxicity to an otherwise good food. This daily breakfast habit can quietly spike blood pressure and increase fat storage around your belly. Seniors should stick with steel-cut oats, cooked slowly, and topped with fresh fruit or cinnamon. You can sweeten your oatmeal naturally with banana, blueberries, or a dash of raw honey instead. Reading the nutrition label will show shocking levels of sodium and chemical additives clearly. 2. Low-fat salad dressings. Low-fat dressings are common in diets, but removing fat means loading in sugar, starch, and chemicals. These replacements cause blood sugar spikes, inflammation, and increased blood pressure over time. Most low-fat bottles are full of high-fructose corn syrup, maltodextrin, and chemical stabilizers. Without fat, your body cannot absorb vital fat-soluble vitamins from leafy greens and vegetables. You also end up hungry sooner, leading to overeating or snacking on processed food afterward. Older adults especially need heart-healthy fats to support brain, joints, and blood vessel function. Even restaurant salads can be ruined by these dressings always asked for oil and vinegar instead. Choosing the wrong dressing defeats the purpose of eating salad in the first place. 3. Veggie chips. They sound healthier than regular chips, but most veggie chips are just colorful versions of junk food. Manufacturers take vegetable starches, fry them in oil, and coat them with salt and flavoring powder. The amount of actual vegetables is minimal, and the sodium content is dangerously high per serving. A handful of veggie chips can contain 200 milligrams of sodium and 0 real fiber or vitamins. They are just as processed as regular potato chips, but sold under a fake health halo in stores. Some versions include added sugars, flavor enhancers, and even artificial colors or preservatives. The frying oil used is often soybean or corn oil, cheap, refined, and inflammation-inducing. These oils contribute to arterial stiffness, high cholesterol, and long-term cardiovascular strain. Baked versions are not much better. Heat processing still reduces nutrient value and adds chemical risks. 4. Canned vegetable soups. They sound like a smart way to eat more veggies, but many are salt bombs in convenient packaging. Canned soups often contain over 800 milligrams of sodium per serving, and one can has 2 servings. The vegetables inside are often overcooked, nutrient-depleted, and floating in a salty chemical bath. Instead, make your own soups using fresh vegetables, herbs, beans, and a pinch of sea salt if needed. Use garlic, onion, turmeric, and parsley for flavor, without needing loads of processed ingredients. You can make large batches and freeze portions for quick meals without sacrificing heart safety. Soup can heal your body, but not if it is canned, concentrated, and drowned in sodium every time. 5. Energy bars. Sold as healthy snacks or meal replacements, energy bars are often sugar-loaded nutrition traps. Most are made with corn syrup, brown rice syrup, fructose, and cheap protein concentrates or powders. These ingredients spike your blood sugar and insulin, leading to blood pressure changes later. Even natural bars may use dates and fruit juice concentrates, which act like pure sugar inside you. Some bars contain up to 25 grams of sugar, more than a candy bar, with sodium levels nearing 300 milligrams. They often contain palm oil, soy protein isolate, and artificial flavors masked as natural ingredients. Older adults trying to eat clean may unknowingly hurt their cardiovascular system with each bar. Unless you recognize every ingredient and understand it, chances are it is a processed food trap. 6. Frozen healthy meals. Convenience meals labeled lean, smart, or fit often hide extreme sodium levels inside each tray. They are designed to taste good fast, which usually means adding salt, fat, and chemical flavorings. Portions are small, but sodium and sugar levels are large, fooling the brain and harming the body. These meals use preservatives like sodium benzoate and monosodium glutamate to extend shelf life. You may feel like you are making a healthy choice, but your arteries say something very different. The meats are often processed, the sauces contain sugar, and the vegetables are bland and overcooked. Labeling tricks make frozen meals appear healthy, but the numbers tell the real nutritional story. Older adults must watch salt carefully, and these frozen traps are not doing your heart any favors. 7. Heart-healthy breakfast cereals. Even cereals claiming heart health benefits often contain added sugars and excessive sodium levels. Sodium phosphate is also common, acting as a preservative, but increasing blood pressure risks directly. Older adults may rely on cereal for ease, but processed flakes and clusters are rarely nutrient-dense. Add in dried fruits, flavorings, and crisp coatings, and you get more sugar than a dessert in disguise. Even high-fiber cereals sometimes combine wheat bran with corn syrup and color additives. Skip the box cereal and make your own with oats, chopped nuts, chia seeds, and cinnamon. Add fruit for sweetness and almond milk for creaminess, without all the artificial ingredients added in. You will control sodium, sugar, and fat while giving your body the real fuel it actually needs. 8. Bottled green juices. Green juices look like liquid health, but the bottled versions are often sugar bombs with a green tint. Most brands include apple juice or grape juice as the main ingredient, not leafy greens or cucumbers. That means you are drinking 25 to 40 grams of sugar in one bottle, spiking blood pressure instantly. Natural sugar or not, these drinks can cause insulin surges and arterial inflammation over time. Pasteurization kills many of the enzymes and antioxidants, leaving less benefit than homemade juice. They may contain spinach or kale, but usually in such small amounts that it barely makes a difference. To enhance taste, companies use artificial flavors or add acidic preservatives like citric acid. Older adults trying to eat clean may think they are detoxing, but they are overloading on hidden sugars. 9. Rice cakes. Marketed as light, fat-free snacks, rice cakes seem like a smart low-calorie choice for heart health. But they are made from puffed white rice, which has a high glycemic index and spikes blood sugar fast. This leads to insulin spikes and, over time, contributes to higher blood pressure and fat storage. They also contain little fiber or protein, so you are left unsatisfied and likely to overeat afterward. Flavored rice cakes include salt, sugar, artificial colors, and even MSG-like flavor enhancers. Sodium levels range from 200 to 350 milligrams per serving depending on variety and toppings. They also digest quickly, giving you no sustained energy and increasing sugar cravings soon after. Older adults often pick them for ease, but they are nutritionally empty and metabolically stressful. 10. Reduced sodium packaged foods. Reduced sodium does not mean safe, it just means less than the original, which was dangerously high. Manufacturers often use potassium-based substitutes that are harmful for older adults with heart issues. Many of these foods still contain 400 to 600 milligrams of sodium per serving, still too much daily. Labels like less salt give false confidence, while the food remains loaded with preservatives. Always check both the sodium per serving and how many servings are in one container. It adds up fast. Older adults should not rely on these products but instead cook from scratch with herbs and spices. Garlic, ginger, lemon juice, basil, and turmeric can create flavor without hurting your heart. Choose real food instead of factory salt. Reduce slightly. It is not worth the cardiovascular cost. Not every product labeled healthy deserves your trust or a place on your daily meal plate today. Supermarkets are filled with foods that look clean and nourishing but work silently against your heart. What you believe is good for your body may actually be feeding hypertension with every single bite. Bright labels, bold claims, and natural buzzwords often hide sodium, sugar, and additives underneath. For older adults especially, each food decision plays a powerful role in long-term blood pressure health. You must look past the packaging and read every ingredient label with a sharp and skeptical eye. Health is not in slogans, it is in the truth of what goes into your body and how your body reacts. If you're serious about protecting your health, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more truth about what's really on your plate. And don't forget to comment below. Your voice might help someone else make a better choice. Sodium-packed soups, sugary juices, and rice-based snacks may feel harmless, but damage builds fast. The safest foods are usually the simplest: fresh, whole, homemade, and free of corporate seasoning. Do not rely on convenience or appearances when your cardiovascular wellness is on the line daily. Real nutrition takes awareness, effort, and a willingness to challenge what stores want you to buy. With small conscious choices, you can protect your arteries, lower your risk, and feel better daily. Trust your body more than the box. Your health is too valuable to gamble on supermarket trickery. Stay smart, eat real, and remember, fake healthy foods do not deserve space on your honest plate.